Good morning, YouTube. Today is May 19th, 2017. It has been over a week since I've posted a Grow Through Grief video, and I just wanted to give a little update on life. Last Saturday, I saw Nora McInerney, the author of It's Okay to Laugh and Crying is Cool Too, and the host of the podcast Terrible Thanks for Asking, which I have referenced in numerous videos. And believe it or not, I have not read a single page since I met her and saw her speak. So what an asshole I am. But life has been interesting. I had a span of days last week, pre-Maven and Macy's birthday and post, where I just did what I had to do. I wasn't at work. I didn't work like 3 days in a row, which is horrible, but I didn't want to do anything. I can't explain it. I have no idea. I'm about to sit in traffic. That's why I turned on the camera. We were just joking in one of my old beer chat groups, who I still talk to every day, that, Erik, God darn it, turn off the camera while you're driving. I don't want to see you get in an accident. Well, I'm in traffic. But anyways, so yeah, I had a really string of hard days, and those days were really, really difficult, in the sense that I just didn't know how to simply pick up one foot and put them in front of the other as far as work went. Really, because work, sometimes, if I don't have a heavy calendar, my mind can get inside my mind, if that makes sense. And then I start just thinking what ifs, and my mind goes to bad places, and then I get overwhelmed, and then I'm not productive. And so yeah, I was out this past week. I missed one day, Tuesday. I couldn't even tell you the reason how it came about. That's the thing with grief, is it is so unbelievably unpredictable, and sometimes so overwhelming, other times so manageable. And I've been letting my knees hit the floor a little bit more lately. Power of prayer, morning and night. And interestingly enough, this morning I said it in my head as I got out of bed. I didn't actually let my knees hit, so I'm probably doomed for today. But I've noticed when I take time to prepare for my day, I honestly seem to do a lot better. However, today is Friday. I don't think you can see the weather, but it's been this gray, gloomy Seattle gray with rain, and just, it's cold. It's like 47 degrees here. It was like 82 last weekend. I don't know about any of you, but the weather really, really, really gets to me. And it's really easy to assimilate my feelings with weather. Today my alarm went off. I stayed up till like midnight just perusing the internet, doing nothing of use or value, not reading. I really need to take the screens out of my bedroom at night. That sounds bad, but for sleep purposes, they need to just like go onto the counter. I used to do it, and now I don't, for whatever reason. I think it's a comfort thing. But yeah, alarm went off, and I laid there, set it for a half hour later, thought to myself, I'm not going to work today. Like, I can't bear another day to live without Jana. Like, I need her here right now to get me out of bed, because I don't want to move. And after about 10 minutes, I got up, and I normally, I wear scrubs, I work in the medical field, but this morning I decided to throw on some not dress clothes, but business casual, if you will, and just a polo for a Friday. I'm going to be honest with you guys, when I got big, and I'm saying close to 250 pounds big, drinking weight, I only wore extra large or XXL t-shirts because they were cheap, and I knew it just was a comfort thing. And then I would wear a zip up over them. I didn't like the way I felt in my own body, and I still don't entirely, but I know I'm making progress. Today was the first time this orange polo, yes, the man breasts are still there, the gut is still there, we're working on it. Fitness is helping me get through grief, but I fit into a size large, and I fit into a collared shirt that doesn't require buttons to stay together, and it doesn't look horrible, and my hair game's on fleek. So the moral of the story is, you guys, I had to battle myself for not very long this morning to get out of bed and put one foot in front of the other and realize that I can't just dwell in these waves of grief, and I can't always just give in and throw in the towel instantly. So, I had to say my prayers, and I had to just break out of my shell and do something I haven't done in a long time. And holy camera jiggle Batman, maybe I'll buy a new tripod today for driving so it can go on my dash, and then John can get off my back. I'm just kidding. But really, 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 really seriously, what has helped me the most right now is fitness and kind of watching speakers who have lost, and eventually reaching out to more people who have been in my situation has been very helpful. And actually reaching out to friends myself instead of expecting everyone to reach out to me, because guess what? The world revolves and continues to revolve around you while you just sit in it. And I know that, but for, the first 3 months, it was people everywhere. Still people, hey, you want to do this? Hey, you want to do that? And that's awesome, but people end up living their lives, I have to realize that. So last night I broke out of the shell, sent somebody a message, you want to do this? And we did, and it was great. So sometimes it just takes breaking outside of the normal confined boundaries of the isolation that you put yourself in, and it just takes work, you guys, like anything. So with that, I will wish you all a happy Friday. Hopefully I can get this video edited, aka not edited, and just up by later tonight. But I hope you all have a splendid weekend, and I will see you again very soon. Peace out. Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another snippet from Grow Through Grief. If you watched this morning's video, or the first 7 minutes of this video, you saw a very different side of me. That was roughly 8 hours ago, give or take, maybe even 7. And here I am sitting at home on Friday. I had what we'll call on the brink of a nervous breakdown at work. I don't know how it came about. I saw a picture of Jana I really, really liked on social media over lunch, saved it to my phone, and then frantically started looking for other pictures in the midst of some downtime. And I grew so frustrated because I take a lot of pictures now on my phone, and I had to scroll up a lot to get to pictures of Jana, like a lot. And it threw me, I think, into this like, oh my God, it's been over 100 days since she's been gone. And I sat there, I shut off my phone, I had music going. I looked at kind of like my to-do list, and I was like, you know what? For the next hour and a half, 2 hours that I'm here, I am not going to be productive. I sat there, I tried to fight through it, and everything started just kind of like building up, balling up. I could feel this like festering like growth inside me of grief, and it started to overwhelm me, and I just was like, I gotta go. That has not actually happened yet. I've avoided those situations because I just didn't go to work a lot of those days, and today I actually had to fight right through one of these episodes. I mowed the lawn. I'm going to go for a walk to Target to pick up some anti-anxiety meds. I think that is going to be really helpful. I have to refill them. I was listening to a episode of TFFA, and they were talking about like what they do to be, or what she talks about at the end of the episode is what she does to be okay, and it's walk, bike, take Zoloft. I'm not on Zoloft, but basically use the medications that are given to you. And try to just do things that bring you joy. So I turned on the camera to just show you the dichotomy of my day. I started my day in a gloomy state, fighting myself whether I was going to go to work or not. I got up, I got dressed, I even dressed halfway decent today. I wore business casual clothing like you saw. I fit into a large shirt, so my day was like kind of like doing this, right? I even went for a walk on my lunch, and then in a matter of minutes, it spiraled down to an overwhelming, encompassing episode of grief that I just could not fight. I had to remove myself from the situation. So I'm kind of just trying to show you the human raw element here of this journey of grief and what it all can do to people. And I mean, for me, it literally, somebody asked me, well, why are you leaving work, when I texted them, and they're like, what triggered it? Honestly, it had to have been the pictures. It's the only thing I can put my finger on. But how am I supposed to not be able to look at pictures of my beautiful wife? I mean, it sucks. It sucks so bad. So I don't want to depress anyone too much, but I just wanted to show you that just because you see one side of something, if somebody does decide to openly share on social media, YouTube, whatever, that things are going okay, even in that morning, or they appear to be okay, they can go into a spiraling shit show of emotion and overwhelming grief, and it can ruin the entire rest of the day. So I am, product placement, no I'm not sponsored, still kicking. I just made a favorite cup of coffee after mowing my jungle of a lawn, and yeah, I'm just gonna take the rest of the night as it comes at me. I've got in-laws coming this weekend to do some yard work, so I've got to prep for that. But I am taking it easy the rest of the night. So I hope everyone has a splendid Friday, doing whatever you're doing. If you have nice weather, get out and enjoy it. It is gray skies here in Minneapolis. It is not easy to feel good when the weather sucks. So yeah, with that, guys, yeah, I will see you again in another video. Peace.